بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد صلاة ترضيك وترضيه وترضى بها عنا مولانا رب العالمين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Today's topic very important. I consider this topic is the foundation of our deen, the foundation of Islam. May I request brothers maybe come closer, easier? So is that fine? It's okay. And all of us, in fact, trying to get this foundation, struggling. Real mujahada, real struggle is to be among those whom they build this foundation for the better of their life and the hereafter. I will let you know what about this foundation and what is this important matter in our life through a saying of one very famous scholar. This time he's known as a scholar in mathematics, al-Khwarizmi. You know, algorithm, and he's the one who invented, and it's been used until now everywhere in the world. They asked him once, explain to us or define to us definition of human beings. There's a difference between human beings and being human. So I asked him, through your knowledge, explain. He said, if he or she, they got good moral character, I give them number one. If he has a good position, I will add 0 to that one. How much become? 10. If he is from good lineage, I will add one more 0. How much? 100. If he is a wealthy man, I will add one more 0. How much? 1,000. If he, so he keep adding zeros and the number become big. But he said to them, if we remove number 1, all became 0. What that mean? Without moral character, without good behavior, without akhlaq, we are 0. We are not human beings anymore. We are something else. The foundation of Deen, Islam, is moral character. Anything, any verse, any incident, any hadith, any story, there is a moral character. There is a moral in that story. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Quran, He didn't describe his salat, his fasting. You won't see that in Quran. His hajj, he didn't say your hajj is like that, your salat is like that. But he described the most important, the foundation of the best of the human beings. He said, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. See, Shaykh Abdul Aziz have to give the right interpretation for this. Surely you are upon an immense character. There is Ahlul Lugha, they give one more translation to this. He said, ala, this verb, فود الفوقية, العلو, وإنك لعلى خلق عظيم. What that mean? Ala, this Arabics mean above. صحيح سيدي? above. So when I say the phone above the table, ala, I said al-hatif above, ala. So to say that Allah said, Ya Rasulullah, you have gone higher, above even than the moral character. Yani he exceeded all the limits of being best of Allah's humans or humanity. He is the best. The way he talk, the way he smile, the way he behave with his enemy, not his family, with his enemy, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with animals, with everything. So al-akhlaq is the foundation of our religion, and it is the main subject of tasawwuf. If you want to read about Sufis, if we want to talk about akhlaq, no way for us to escape reading book of Imam Ghazali, Shaykh al-Jailani, Junaid al-Baghdadi, Ma'ruf al-Karhi, Abu al-Hasan al-Shadhili, Ibn Ata. Like all ulama ahl al-tasawwuf, their main subject is al-akhlaq. To study fiqh, thousands of ulama. Hadith, thousands of ulama. Aqidah, thousands of ulama. But each of these subjects have to deal with akhlaq. You have someone who pray 5 times a day in a masjid, and he pray tahajjud every night, and he fast every day, and he go to Hajj every year. Is he a good person or not? Mm-hmm. But he is bad in his character. He insult people, backbite, create problems. Is there any goodness on him now? No, because number one is gone. Akhlaq is gone. When there is no akhlaq, no moral character, the person is considered zero, no matter who is he. You can be king in your akhlaq if you have good behavior, or you can be slave if you don't have that. So being king or being slave not depend on the power, depend on akhlaq. We are not the one who choose. It was not our choice for us to be, for example, belong to this country, citizen of this country or not. It's not our choice for our language, our skin color, our family. It's not our choice. Parents, not our choice. But for sure, it's our choice to choose our moral character, akhlaq. It's our choice. And we will be praised because of our moral character. And we will be condemned or maybe cursed, may Allah protect us, because of that also. The main struggle in our life is the behavior, the akhlaq, the conduct. There is adab in everything. We face issues always. Example, when we go to masjid, Salat Jum'ah, to pray, there is the shurut, conditions and arkan of prayers. To go to masjid, how to enter to masjid, how to come out, how to pray. But there is adabul masajid, the etiquette of masjid. Started from the minute you leave your house until the minute you park your car also. That's considered adab al-masjid. If you park your car blocking people's entrance, this is not adab. We think the adab inside masjid? No. The adab contain everything. Adab outside the house, we smile with people, we can with them. Inside our house, problem. Outside our house, we are Harun, Nabi Harun. Inside the house, Fir'aun. Sometimes there is, wallahi, family said, look, my husband is very nice outside. He talks nicely. He's amazing. People praise him. Inside the house, you don't know about him. respect time, consider akhlaq, even the respecting of time. When Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for example, he was asked, Ayyul a'mal ahab ila Allah, Ya Rasulullah, which is the best deeds which beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of good deeds? He said, as-salatu ala waqtiha, to pray on time. To pray what? On time. Shaykh Abdul Aziz, when he wrote the books, this is a book of akhlaq, I consider it. Sahih, Sidi. Respect the time, respect what's happening for our goodness. So these all is very important for all of us. We feed our children food, we give them rest, we send them to best one, education, and if they feel sick, little bit fever, run to the doctor. And people say, Sheikh, please, for my son, 2-3 days he's having fever. Or he has this sickness, may Allah protect us. But when our children, for example, lies, we will say to them, don't do it again. This is sickness. This is worst. This is worst. This needs intensive care. Because this is akhlaq. Huh? How our children deal with us, deal with others. This is more important, in fact. The physical health important, more important spiritual health. More important. I wonder sometimes when the people say, I cannot get up for subuh. I have problem always. Huh? Or pray on time. I have problem. Said, when you go to airport, do you have any problem of going to airport for your flight? You know, always 3 hours before that. Yeah, salat also similar. Just get ready, half an hour. When you go to see movie in cinema, you go halfway, you say, no, I go early. You go see your doctor appointment. You cannot go later. So everything, we have to go on time. When it's come to ibadah, I have problem. It's our problem. So no need to say, Wallah, I have this problem, I don't. It's up to you. How you understand your relation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, up to you. Yeah? So, when we talk about akhlaq now, this word contains 3 letters. Kha, lam, qaf. Khuluq. It comes in 2 meanings. Khalq and khuluq. Khalq is mean the shape, how we've been created. Khuluq is the moral character. Khalq we call al-zahir, the outer, is it? The inner, akhlaq. But which one is controlled? Now when you see the car, beautiful car, it's run by itself or there is someone inside the car running the car? Someone, huh? Correct? If the car is so beautiful car but has no engine, meaningful? No meaning. So the one who runs this is the akhlaq. There is African guy, minister, he went to London. So he, in a conference, so he was wearing very simple clothes, their traditional clothes. So he went to the conference. Before, when he was about to enter, they stopped him, say, wait a minute, this person have to enter first. He was wearing suit and everything. Because he said, why he enter first? He said, he's a gentleman. He said, well, gentlemen in our country, the one who have good moral character, not the one who dress well. So he said to somebody, he's gentle, latif, yani. How you could describe him latif? Because he dress or because his behavior? The book. How you know this good book? When you read it or just how sometimes people when you see book, ooh, this book must be very nice. Why? Nicely printed. You are not reading the book inside. You didn't see what is inside yet. So our inner is the one which our behavior. Huh? Now there are many people, they pay money to make themselves nice. They go cosmetic surgery, plastic surgeries. They do this, they do that, so that they will look nice, because others looking to them. Now, what we should do to our akhlaq? This also needs surgery. Also need care, intensive care, ICU. Allah, I see people sometimes, really they have to go to ICU. And some of them in coma gone. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described the dead people in Quran in 2 words. Mayyit, this mouth has been death. He said mayyit and mate. Mayyit, death. Innaka mayyit. Yani, you're going to die, the physical death. And in other words, he say, أَفَمَنْ كَانَ مَيْتًا فَأَحْيَيْنَاهُ. Mate. The one who was dead, died, he was died, and we revive him. What that mean? He was dead physically? No. He was dead because of his moral character. And he came back to the life when he became good. His heart. This is basira they call. When Sayyidina Shaykh al-Jailani asked about his biggest miracle, al-ulama, all of them, ijma', they said there's no one in this world have miracle like Shaykh al-Jailani. And it's come for us from many, many directions. They call it tawatur, like hadith. It's not only one sanad, one chain, many chains. But when they asked him himself, they said, Ya Shaykh, which is the best of your miracle? He said, reviving the dead hearts, to bring back the people to the path, to make them good. This is my miracle. Because Allah will, other first miracle, the miracle when someone, for example, they said to one alim, Ya Shaykh, there is someone who can walk on air. He said, well, mosquito also can fly. He said, someone can fly. He said, mosquito also can fly. They say, and someone walk on water. He said, a piece of food, you put it in water also will. They said, but the biggest miracle, your moral character. If you good, it's a miracle. If you are waliullah, if it's happened that you got miracle, any miracle, in fact you are, what we call it, withdrawing from your account. You have a good account, waliullah, the saint. So when a miracle happens, you are withdrawing from your account, in fact, of goodness. But when your behavior is good, you are depositing. Which one you like? For sure, we like deposit. We don't like withdraw. Everyone like that, you know. And Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he mentioned Al-Quran, we go to Quran first. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in one surah in Quran, Surah Al-Shams, he swore subhanahu wa ta'ala 11 times about something. No need for him to swear for us to believe. But in this, we will say, وَالضُّحَى. When Allah swears in something, that means no one can make this thing, only him. And what is next is very important when he swears. Sometimes we say, Wallahi, he is right. So I swear for something. Wallahi, I bought car. Wallahi, I passed my exam. So when I swear, because something, what about to the next? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swore in Quran 11 times, وَالشَّمْسِ وَضُحَاهَا, by the sun and by its brilliant, by the والقمر, by the moon, and by, 11 times anyway. For what, Ya Allah? قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا. And the soul and he whom created it, subhanahu wa ta'ala, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. He inspired that soul about the goodness of it and the bad. He tell you this is good and this is bad. Inspire. We all inspired. Everybody knows this is good and this is right. Not. This is right and this is false. All of us knows. No need someone to say to you this is wrong, and you know by ourselves. When those days someone wants to get married, they say, are you ready? She or he? Why? I have money? No. Are you ready to look after children? You have children. Are you ready? You mean the akhlaq? Are you ready to have a good children? When the prophets pray for children, they didn't say, Allah, I want children. Rabbi habli minas salihin. Ya Allah, bless me with pious children. Sayyidina Zakaria, Rabbi habli min ladunka dhurriyatan tayyiba. I want from you a good children. All you will find. It's not only children. No, good children, Ya Allah. Pious, good. Akhlaq, they understand. Right? So, dealing with all these things, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Quran, inform us that the best, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا, after He inspires us, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا, prosperous the one who purifies his soul. Listen to this, this is careful, very important. وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا, and the biggest loser, the one who didn't manage to do that. He said, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ, talk about nafs, soul. He didn't say jasad, nafs, target, the nafs, the soul itself, not this body. He didn't say the one who decorated himself, he put nice perfume, nice dress, you know, he's the best. No, he said the soul. And the soul, how we know this person is good? Through his behavior. If you see somebody, very nice person, you say, he's like angel. He has a soft heart. Immediately will. We won't say he has soft mind, soft heart. Oh, very nice, mashallah. And someone else say, oh, he's like devil. Describe what? Not what he's wearing. He described his behavior. Once there is an incident in the year 2000. I went to Singapore. So one brother, he's blind, miskeen. He has one son. So he was waiting for me to meet with his son. So I hear outside the room, it's something happening. Noise. So when I open the room, the door, something entered. He said, what was that? That was his son. So he straight away go to my bed and jump. And go to my bag, open my bag, take out everything. Start to, hey, what's this? And he say, hey, that's the reason I came. My son is very naughty. I say, he's like shaitan, this man. He said, everyone say that, what should I do? Is it impossible? I say, no, brother, not impossible. But, you know, the boy, he's blind, he cannot, and the mother is so kind. So he took advantage, like. So we sit together and this dua like this, 1, 2, 3. After that, I didn't see him, subhanAllah. Somehow, one day, I was in Masjid Ba'alawi. Brother Shaykh Abdul Aziz knows we go always to Masjid Ba'alawi. And I was, after Salat, we salam the people, you know, Safaha. And this person came. Salaamu alaykum, alaykum salam, brother. I saw one tall person with him, very tall. He said, you know who's this? I said, no, he's my son. He was looking after his father and he was very quiet, subhanallah. I can't believe he's the same one. But it's happened. Sometimes when we say it's difficult or impossible to change our children, don't say that, in fact. Yes, difficult, yes, but not impossible. Everything can happen. Ask Allah's help and your struggle will work 2 in 1. Number 1, Allah says, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمُ ادْعُونِي, ask me, I will give you. Don't be hurry. In all your affairs in your life, anything materialism, don't be hurry. Why? Remember this always. You may ask Allah for what you want, but with Allah's kindness, He gives you what you need. You see, different between what you want and what you need. If you go with your children to toy shop, and you say to them, buy whatever you want, they will take 2, 3 trolleys and put. End of the day, they won't use. But you say you have only one choice. One. So they will go around and they will buy one toy. What they need, not what they want, what they need. So what we need, Ya Allah, our need is, we want from you, and that is our need, is for our children to be good and help us, Ya Allah. We're trying our best. We got married and we hope that our children will be good. And then Sayyidina Rasulullah taught us also, it's all related to, someone got to engage, for engagement, you want to engage a girl, he said 4 things, put in your mind. تنكح المرأة لأربع مالها, her beauty, why you choose her beauty, her wealth, she's wealthy, جمالها, how beauty, lineage, حسبها, ودينها, and her deen. فاظفر بذات دين, he said, take the one who has the deen. This is the one who will help you. If you come back home tired, I am very tired, it's okay, my dear, no worries, it's okay, it's our life. What to say, hey, what should I do for you? Should I do massage for you to be here, this one? Huh? And the husband as well, to choose someone to accept. He said, إن جاءكم من ترضون دينه وخلقه. If someone comes to you with good deen and akhlaq, accept him. He is good. Why? Because if he's wealthy or he's in position, both situation. If the girl lost the position, lost the wealth, what the meaning of the marriage then? But I say both, because if there is a hatred, na'udhu billah, he will still respect her. And if there is love, he will make her like queen. So all these things related to our life and marriage, our children, everything, the akhlaq, the moral character. A man came to Imam al-Nawawi, radiyallahu anhu. He said, Ya Imam, someone memorized the Quran. This person. Imam Nawawi said, don't recite the Quran for me. Let me see the Quran in your behavior. Yesterday, Shaykh Abdul Aziz said something very interesting. He said, it's not to say where you are reached in the Quran, which verse. Where the question is where the Quran reached on you, your behavior. Now there is competition in the world memorizing Quran. This one, he memorized Quran 6 times. Alhamdulillah, MashaAllah. Memorize, anyone can memorize. It's not a song to memorize. It's not a copy to be of the Quran. We don't want copy. Sayyidina Umar took from him to memorize one surah, Surah Al-Baqarah, took from him 2 years. And he's Umar, radiyallahu anhu, not anyone. How heavy is he? Why? Memorize and work. Memorize and work. We see the Quran and Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Sayyidina Aisha described him, كان خلقه القرآن. You want to see Rasulullah? He was Al-Quran. Walking Quran. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That's how he used to be, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So, this is all something very important. I mean, Al-Quran explained everywhere. You know, people ask how I pray, what is the one, they go to Hajj, what to do, fasting Ramadan, when to start fasting, how. We ask all these regular questions. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to be something different. Fasting is not going to affect your behavior. Let's call it fast to breakfast. Diet, yani. Hajj, picnic. Salat, exercise. Zakat, show off. I saw someone went to Hajj. You know what he done in his Facebook? He put a photo. He was kissing al-Hajar al-Aswad and taking selfie. And the other one, he went somewhere, I don't know, in Africa. He dig a well of water and he make it nicely. And he put long this banner with the children in front of him. Alhamdulillah, I did for these people to help them. Ya akhi, do something fi sabilillah. Let it hide inside you. Why fi sabil khalqillah? Huh? Something fi sabilillah, nobody knows, only between you and Allah. This is akhlaq also. This is also akhlaq. Do something, nobody knows, let Allah knows. Khalas, the reward from Him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gathered the whole foundation of moral character, this organization of moral character in one verse. In one verse of Quran. Surah Al-A'raf, verse 199. خذ العفو وأمر بالعرف وأعرض عن الجاهلين. And Ya Rasulullah, adopt forgiveness and enjoin virtue and turn away from the ignorant. Forgive. Say nice, talk nice, advise nice, virtue as always. And ignorant, someone talk, insult, to do something, just keep quiet, leave him. Don't worry. That's in general. When two people, whether husband and wife, brothers, family, anyone, they start fighting, argument, what they do, they will shout. They're close to each other, they will shout. Why are they shouting? What's the reason of them screaming? They can't hear each other. Al-ulama said, the physical distance is short, but spiritual distance between hearts become very far. When you are like that, make you understand that your heart have something. May Allah protect us. When Sayyidina Imam Ali radiallahu anhu, a man came to him and he was talking bad of him. He never replied. Then he went. They say, Ya Imam, why you never reply? Why you answer? You have to say something. You have to answer. He said, well, we talk because of his jahl, ignorant. And I kept quiet because of my knowledge. I cannot be like him. And that person later on came to Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu asking for help. So what to do? You come ask for my help and you remember that day? Now I will show you. You know what he did? He gave him more than he deserved. They say, Ya Imam, what? He said, he come and ask me now for need. And I have to be more generous. That is my message to him. If everybody deal with others in such way, we will be very happy, alhamdulillah. Our salat, our ibadah, our dua, sometimes is empty. Empty. No feelings. There is once an incident happened, an area which has no rain, dry season, people suffering. So the Imam encouraged the people to go out of the city to pray Salatul Istisqa, special prayer for rain, asking Allah for rain. So when they were leaving, the children, everyone leaving, all going outside to pray Salat Jama'ah, Salat Istisqa together. He saw one boy. He was walking with the crowd and he was carrying umbrella with him. He carried what? Umbrella. So the Shaykh came to him, he said, why you carry umbrella? So he himself, he's going to pray but nothing will happen. The Shaykh. So the innocent boy said to him, Ya Shaykh, we are going to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for rain. And it's going to rain heavily, so I have my umbrella with me. He said to the crowd, all of you go back. Only this boy going to pray. He going to put his heart. The best, the number one, two types of akhlaq we have. One, akhlaq with Allah, al-Khaliq, and one akhlaq with al-Khalq. Moral character with Allah, the adab. The second, with the creatures. If you don't have akhlaq with al-Khaliq, more akhlaq with Allah, you won't have akhlaq with the creatures. And if you don't have akhlaq with the creatures, you won't have akhlaq with Al-Khaliq subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's connected. I pray when I salat, you will see me, I pray Allah, khushu', you will see, subhanallah. Someone was praying at masjid once. A man came to the masjid and saw him praying. So he realized that someone looking to him. So he was just looking how he prayed. So he said, Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah, yani khushu' and sakina, tranquility. So a brother said, if everyone pray in this way, Wallahi, we will be very, our life will be easy. So brother, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. By the way, I'm fasting also. Where is the akhlaq with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The people wants the people to know about you. Huh? You do something good to someone, and the same minute, everyone will find the news in Facebook. Today, brother so-and-so, he came to me and he was in need for something. Alhamdulillah, I've helped him. You have helped him, but what happened? You exposed. You think this is akhlaq? No, this sickness, I call it. So a man came to Ahadul Salihin. A man came to Ahadul Salihin, Ahl al-Tasawwuf, those. And he said to him, Ya Imam. He insulted that Shaykh. He insulted him, was talking. So the Shaykh said to him, if I am as you said, if I'm as you said, may Allah forgive me. And if I'm not as you said, may Allah forgive you. If the way you describe me, I am like that, may Allah forgive me. But if I'm not, you're just lying, may Allah forgive you. Who can say that? Who can do this? Let me end with a nice story about mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. There is once daughter-in-law, she was very upset with her mother-in-law, up to the level that she wants to kill her. So they told her there is a magician, very specialist, go and ask his help. He resolved all problems. She went to him. She said, please, this lady is evil. She is like that. She is like this. I don't want her. She ruined my life. Please let her go from this life. I don't want her to live anymore. She said, are you sure? She said, yes. Anyway, he said, okay, I will do that, but in one condition. I will give you special poison. Just put in her food for a few days. Then after 40 days, she will die. That things will work slowly until after 40 days, she will die, and no one will notice that. But the condition is what? You have to be nice with her for this 40 days. So though no one will, suspect you. You'll be not in a suspicious corner. She said, be nice with her. That's difficult. He said, well, you will be in trouble. What's the meaning of she die and you will be in trouble also? We didn't do anything. She says, it's very tough, but I will try my best. 40 days in my life, it's okay. So she took the poison, started putting in her food, the mother-in-law, but her behavior changed. When the mother-in-law called her, she will say, yes, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I didn't, please forgive me. Before they will argue. Now, wake up, cook the food, everything ready. Breakfast, before the mother-in-law wake up, breakfast, for example. Yani there is issues, always they have argued. So small things. Then subhanallah, the mother-in-law was also changed. She was nice to her. And they become close to each other. Really close to each other. They become, both of them, front against the husband, in fact. And one day, just before the 40th day finish, she remembered that she put poison for her. And at the end of 40 days, she's going to die. And now they love each other. So she ran to the magician. Please, 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 don't allow her to die. She is very nice. I didn't realize that she has this different personality in her. She says, too late. Too late. Khalas. Few days. No, please, please do anything. Any formula, another medicine, something to put. I am ready to sacrifice myself for her to live. And the Sheikh said to her, well, don't worry, she's not going to die. Because that poison I gave, it was water only. The magic comes from you. You are the one, when you see, because when we are angry with someone, we think we are right and he's wrong. And we hope that he have to change, and we are waiting for him to change. No, let us get the reward from Allah, the bulldozer of rewards, lorries of rewards. When you start, it's tough. See what the Quran said? خُذُوا الْعَفْوَ. I always forgive. You be the one. And we see how the change is going to be, inshallah. Sayyidina al-Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam in hadith said, I stand as a grantor for a palace in the lower reaches of paradise for one who abandons argument, even though he is right. Be away from argument. Palace in paradise. And the palace in the middle of paradise for one who stopped lying, even in joking, even if he's joking. No lie. And a palace in the highest reaches of paradise for one who beautifies his moral character. So your upper, middle, your building, paradise, everywhere, through these advices of Sayyidina Rasulullah. And this is all akhlaq. Don't lie, akhlaq. Don't argue, akhlaq. Be a good person, akhlaq. May Allah grant us with His barakah. May Allah be our help. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us in our struggle. Brothers, sisters, there is no medicine you can take to the struggle. No, it's yourself. We have to do that. The more we face the struggle with patience and with wisdom, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, He will guide us. وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. May Allah guide us for the best, and may Allah protect us from the worst, and may He ease everything for us, and may He subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to, especially to ease for us the biggest challenges in our life, which is to change ourselves for better and our children's behavior for better, inshallah. May Allah grant us rahman barakah fi dunya wal akhirah. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وسامحنا تب علينا كريم وارض عنا بما رضيت به عن عبادك الصالحين. اللهم اغفر لنا ولجماعة الحاضرين والحاضرات. Ya Allah, forgive us and all our brothers and sisters, and Ya Allah, bless us with full support from You for all matters of our life. Bless us to be thankful to You. Bless us, Ya Allah, to always understand that our moral character is the one who makes us closer to You. And Ya Allah, for that, help us to purify our heart so that we can reach to You faster, easier, and in a highest place, close to You in Jannah, inshaAllah. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد. الحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خير.